7:55 on my business.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no! No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing!
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood trader is still... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. The sooner you... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
One of my mods I have happens to be the rich merchant, which is why he has 10,000.
Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you? Full power. Never seen that one before.
I hope to see you in Windhell. Good luck. Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Right. The leader of our fight against the Empire. I forget that most people don't know what he looks like, except for those Imperial wanted posters. I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm. Be careful.
Oh, can't sleep in that long. In this playthrough that I'm doing, I'm also not going to be using weight.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
Hoppus isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal. Till
My
next
father
time.
is Alvin, the black.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
I mean a pet.
Did I see you talking? He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I don't need your jokes right now, but maybe you have a point. Maybe Camilla needs some help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. Farewell.
Alright, so off the white one again. This is also this thing called Bridge in Skyrim. Basically just puts all the bridges into nice little design. There's something else different.
This is none of your concern,
Be on your way.
citizen.
Looks like a stormcloak got arrested. And there she is. This is another plan, it's not really business.
fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
And got our first
Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. All right, then. You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? An order of warriors. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is... Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Gurvaskar. The old man's got a good... If you go to him...
Good morning.
Good luck.
Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Truly?
By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path.
This is another one of the mods. Project 50. Which just adds life to more of the cities. You see he's down this urge.
By Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north, by the Loria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgar. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my mom. Figured I was lying dead.
That also happens to be one of the mods called Immerse Citizens, I think it is. Lets the citizens talk and free roam a lot more than just in the vanilla game.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. If you change your mind, seek me out here.
I'm just out and about, love. The Bannered Mare can do without me for a bit. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. Have you seen that Shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Walk always in shadows.
A fine day to you. Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. Until next time.
Life's hard enough with all the... That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Can you close up the stand early today, Mama?
I'm afraid not.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thief's den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
You tried mercenary work? Sometimes I miss the soldier's life. But my Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword... Saphir! Wait,
My lord, please. You have to listen.
What would you have me do then?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving
this is
visitors.
No time for rash action. I just think
Well,
we need more
that explains why the
information.
guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
Falkreath will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the wall. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
So angry, can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient
to fight this dragon.
Neither am I.
Dragons. Think of it. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
And the 8 became 9. You walked among us, great owls, not as God, but as man. But you were once man, I,
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, about the same as everyone else, they're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell, and Denord knows a liar when she sees one. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell.
Yes, House Court. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone
Got some
else.
good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
So with my mod, I do get to have a lot more free range image and whatever I want. I can access to the Daedric weapons already. That is cool. Just having to be the Daedric artifacts right here. Which you can make the lifestyle the same effects.
Reminds me when I first started smithing.
That is also part of the mod, and so is this one right here that basically has every kind of clothing you could ever want. We're going to use that one.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Do you hunt?
I'm going to be heading back to Riverwood to check out that mine. That was right next to it.
Helgen. Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it? Everything's all right?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
Can do that.
All right, then.
That's a little bit too sketchy.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sword.
One of those classic ones. There we go.
A bad time to get lost, friend. don't forget the rock trap you picked up. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up, and I don't want you dozing off again like last time. Huh?
Now would be a great time to use my power. That worked awesomely. Worked a lot better than I thought it would. Alright, sad little journal.
I thought we had a guard. Posted outside. Huh?
Alright, well that worked out perfectly.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
That's not gonna help us out here.
That's your best, huh?
Alright, got both of them down. Let's go ahead and heal real quick.
Never should have come here.
Just a little double move there. That's two.
Someone there. Time to end this little game.
Start adding to these. Nice decapitation right there. Shot at. Alright, well there's another bandit right there that came a little too close.
No sign of her.
And that's what happens when you let your guard down. At least that only hurt a little bit.
Someone will wander in here. The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know. Someone there?
Let's go with that. Use that. And then...
Thought I heard something.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Let's do it the quicker way this time. Go ahead and pull out my bow on this one.
I thought we had a guard post. Huh? Over here!
Alright, well that did no damage to him. time, we are going to quick save.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Love the protection. I'm gonna go ahead and quit that.
What was that? Time to end this little game.
Don't know why I got shuffle. So I did that a lot quieter than last time.
I know I heard something.
Alright, here comes the one that got me last time. Alright. Alright, now I'm carrying too much to run. So now let's go ahead. Wine's making me too heavy. Well, isn't that bitch? Go ahead and drop those. Little thing here.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and quick save here, and I'm gonna end the video at this note, at this point in time. Thank you for the few that signed on. See you next time.